Welcome to my channel! I'm really excited to share this journey with you all. I've always been fascinated with the idea of creating content on YouTube, but my privacy is really important to me. Now, with this super cool AI avatar, I can use a virtual representation of myself, which I have a hand in creating. I can share my passion and creativity with the world while still staying anonymous. The topics I plan to cover on this channel are somewhat controversial. Magic and psychic mediumship are not easily believed. I've personally struggled with accepting the strange phenomena in my life, and it has been even harder to share those experiences with others and still be taken seriously. I've experienced a lot of change in my life lately. I've kind of felt like I've lost a happier, more childlike version of myself over the years. That girl was inquisitive and had a sense of imagination and excitement that I wish I could have again. That younger version of myself had trust in the unknown, a belief that there was magic and karma that protected her and helped her to grow both spiritually and personally. Recently, I've had an increase in strange experiences that I can't explain with my rational brain. It started with a feeling in the pit of my stomach that I could be doing more than what I do today. I started questioning my career, began regretting what I studied in school, and felt the joy of what I once found fulfilling quickly slipping away. After an especially bad day at work that made me want to quit and tell everyone how I really felt, I experienced what I might describe as a message from spirit. While driving home, I felt this chill go down my spine. And while it was not exactly a voice out loud, I swear I could hear someone tell me to ask tarot what to do. I had an old set of tarot cards hiding in the back of my closet. I was always a little too embarrassed to ever bring them out in the open, and never really sure what to do with them if I did. But when I got home, I dug into the messy boxes and pulled the tarot cards out. I still felt like I didn't know what I was doing, but somehow I knew that this was not a moment for following a specific set of rules or a correct process. I vaguely knew that I needed to ask tarot some kind of question, but the only thing I could think of was, "What do you want me to do?" I had this sense that I just needed to pick 4 random cards from the deck, so that's what I did. I had to look it up and do a lot of searching, but the cards I picked almost felt like they told my story. Starting with a sense of dread, the thoughts keeping me awake at night, then a lack of ability to ask for help from others, even though they are there for me, then the knowledge that I am a passionate person with a strong work ethic, and lastly, a card that made me feel like being in touch with an old friend. While using the tarot cards, I had this immense sense of joy and just purely had fun. I lit a candle, I played some soothing music, and shuffling the cards brought me to a meditative state that I sorely needed. But the message that those cards conveyed left me with a strong feeling that I had somehow shut off my magic, like my own mystical vine had been withering away, and this one tarot reading brought back a little of that life again. I feel as if I got a message I really needed. Bring more joy and curiosity into my life. Remembering how much my younger self found happiness in the idea of magic, the strange childhood memories of situations I can never explain, now including the one I had that day as an adult. I want to experience that again, but this time from the beginning. This is the start of me learning what I can about magic and spirit. While I've had some general knowledge and experiences in the past, I want to start over and go into this world with a fresh pair of eyes. I'm starting with reading books, listening to podcasts, watching other YouTube channels, and also trusting that my first instinct is probably the right thing to do. If you're interested in following me along this journey, stick around. There will be plenty more videos to come.